Hi, this is Danny. This is video 3 in a course of lessons that are going to take... It's been a while. Come on, brain. It's all that grey. Hi, this is Danny. This is video 3, so lesson 3 in a course of 10 lessons, which will hopefully get you to a point where maybe you might feel comfortable to go out to a local jam night and get up and try and rip out a solo. When I first started to learn, I started on a clarinet, and sadly, my clarinet teacher, within a month of actually getting the instrument, had a nervous breakdown, which is obviously very sad. And for 6 months, I didn't have a teacher. I was allowed to keep the instrument, but I had no guidance. I just had this clarinet. I had the tree of knowledge, but there was no internet to come and find out this sort of thing. And for 6 months, I just blew this clarinet and pressed some of the notes on it. For that reason, I appreciate how difficult it can be at the start when you're learning a new instrument. So these 10 lessons will hopefully get you up and going in a way that's more enjoyable than just kind of finding your way through using books like A Tune a Day and those are the kind of old school methods. If you haven't watched video 1 and 2, I will add some cards in this video so you can click and follow them to go back to lessons 1 and 2, or you can go to the playlists on my channel and I'll make a playlist for these 10 videos. To recap quickly lessons 1 and 2, we did C bag in the left hand, C bag, and fed, F-E-D, in the right hand. Now fortunately for you and for me, given the way that my ability to string sentences together. Please help me. So fortunately for you and for me, because I'm not at my most articulate today, there isn't a lot of teaching in this lesson. It's more set up to give you a fun way to practice what we already have down. Now this first video is going to use the notes E in the right, so everything's down in the left, E, G, A, and B, and then back down. E, G, A, B, A, G, E. Before I worked at a college, I used to work in primary school with very young children. And one of the most difficult things when teaching music was trying to teach children what the beat is, because the beat is quite an abstract thing. Sometimes there is no instrument that is playing constantly on the beat. If you think of that Mercedes-Benz song, "Oh Lord, won't you buy me?" There's only her voice, but it still has a beat. What I say to my college students is, your hands will lie to you when you try and find the beat. They'll either clap on the 1 and 3 and the 2 and 4. You may remember a story about Justin Bieber stopping his band and getting angry with people for clapping on 1 and 3 rather than 2 and 4. You can clap wherever you want. But your feet, they don't lie usually when you're trying to find the beat. So if a piece of music is playing, try tapping your foot along rather than using your hands. Your feet, for some reason, go to the beat a lot readilier than your hands will do. Now what I would advise that you do with this backing track is, first of all, find the beat. Now I'm going to put a metronome on, which obviously is designed, if you can hear that, to show you exactly where the beat is. It clicks on the beat. Turn it up a little bit. And with this exercise, you can decide how many of those beats you're going to hold these notes on for. So you may choose to hold them for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change note. 2, 3, 4. You may choose minims, which are 2 beats, or half notes as they call them in America. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You could play them as crotchets or quarter notes as they call them in America, where you are changing note every beat. Bang, 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 bang. Changing note every time. Quavers, or eighth notes, this is really testing me, is when you split the beat in half. So when it's bap, 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 you got 1 in the middle as well. If it helps, monkey, 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 monkey. And you can subdivide them further to semi-quavers, which is where you put 4 into 1 click. 3, 4, Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. So using the backing track that follows this little bit of introduction, what you're going to do is play an E to a G to an A to a B and back down in a constant rhythm. You can start slowly by holding each beat for 4 then maybe for 2, then 1, as we've just previously explained, I've just previously explained, I should say. And with time, you pick up speed. So rather than hold them for 4 beats, you try and get up to your Coca-Colas and your monkeys, or your 16th notes, 8th notes, or semiquavers and quavers. It's confusing, this one.
No wonder people find it hard.
So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of what it'll sound like, starting with minims, crotchets, then I'll go 8ths and semiquavers. So that is half notes, quarter notes, 8th notes and 16ths. So just to add a little disclaimer, some of my subdivisions might have been a little bit out of time there, but this seems like a good time to show you my setup because I am doing this on an absolute shoestring budget. I record everything in what is half set up for music and kind of half a playroom really, with some bongos in it for some reason. I'm in a converted garage. I've got one of these spotlighty things, box light. So my phone clicks onto this, which is held together by electrician's tape, and then to spin around, you've seen my disappearing bridge, and I just use GarageBand. Now the reason I'm telling you that is, for any of you that use GarageBand, you will know that the output when you're monitoring yourself, particularly with a saxophone, isn't great. So I do struggle to hear myself a little bit, but I'm totally aware that that is bordering on an excuse. So here's the backing track, and be patient with it. It's a very strange thing, but speed comes by playing slowly. Can't quite work that one out, how it works, but it does. If you play slowly and accurately, it's much better than trying to push the speed and becoming as quick as you can, because you'll just end up practicing mistakes and it'll sound a lot more sloppy. So please enjoy the backing track and good luck with it.